I think everyone is familiar from yesterday we are here. Now you know cafeteria, you know the surrounding areas, correct? Yes? Yes, sir. Okay. I'll ask one question. Okay, when you be outside, what is your observation in the safety? Common thing. Safety precaution is what you have observed over here in this campus.
Without any teacher, we are not allowed to go.
Okay. Okay, that's also safety. Yes, correct.
Security check.
Okay.
Wearing a mask.
Wearing the?
Wearing a mask.
Okay. Okay. Next.
Vaccination certificate.
Okay. Consider. Good. Okay. Next.
Fire extinguishers.
Exactly. So who's that? Very good. What is next? Good. Good.
Fire alarm.
Yeah. So in this campus we have all the safety precautions we are taking for our employees. Okay. We have a fire detector systems. We have a smoke detector. How many of you seen the smoke detector here? Just look up. Look up. Yeah, this is called smoke detector, right? So what happens when there is a smoke? It will give an alarm. So all these safety things is connected to one of the system. So when there is a fire or there is a smoke, so these are all connected to the system. So it will give an alarm, and it's in the system it shows which location where there is a fire. Okay, that's the one thing. And second thing is, how many have you seen the outside there is a zebra tape, yellow and black? How many have you seen? Have you seen anyone? Have you seen the zebra tape over there? What is the purpose of that?
Crossing from one side to another.
Crossing. That is not a zebra crossing. You are not in the main road.
To warn people from going from dangerous places.
Okay, let me explain. There is a steps. Correct? It's the same one. Some people will go by talking in the mobile, or somebody by talking with your friends. You walk, but if there is no tape, you don't find the steps over there. It gives a cautions saying that there is a step. So be careful, be cautious. Okay? And we have a 3 exit system over here. Once in this campus, here in this tower. As soon as you go, when there is a fire alarm, just don't be panic. Anyway, there will be a panic. There is an announcement. We have a speaker here. There is an announcement. They will say you have to wait till the next call. Okay? This is a system everywhere, not only here. So anywhere you go, there is a fire alarm and everything. Just wait for the system. Listen what they says. The first one, second one, then they will say evacuate. Then you have to evacuate. So till then, don't get panic. Clear? Okay, good. So by the meanwhile, anyway, we have a system so that our security guard will come. They will come here. They will guide you which way you have to go, which side you have to go. In case there is no lights, we have a night close base sticker which shows which way you have to go. You might have seen on the wall at the bottom line you have seen the arrow mark, right? How many have you seen that? Very good. Yeah, that in case of fire, there is a smoke. What you supposed to do? Have to quarrel, right? You have to go down, right? On the floor you have to do. So that will show you the which way you have to move for the exit. Okay? So don't get panic. So I'll just take you 2 minutes. If you get into the depth, there are a lot of things to learn. Okay, I don't want to waste the time here. I know you guys are waiting for your prizes or ceremony. So all the best to you, and thanks for coming here. Hope you guys are enjoyed. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, Mr. Praveen. And we will still be waiting for a couple of minutes more as we have to get some guests joining on the virtual link. So just request your patience for a couple of minutes.
ನೀವು ಅಲ್ಲೋಗಿ ಸೆಟಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ ನನ್ನ ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ.
kill the few minutes that we have. Here's a simple question to all the kids here. Okay? Use your logic and give me the most logical answer to this question. Okay? All of you have seen teacups, right? Tea, coffee cups. Now give me the most logical answer. On which side of the cup is the handle? You can give your answer, but just give few seconds to others. Okay, slowly the hands are coming up. Yeah.
Whichever side you keep it, however you keep the cup, sir, it will be on your left hand
Okay.
or right hand side. It can be anywhere, sir.
Ah.
However you keep the cup. It's your wish, sir.
Okay, that is one answer. There is an even more. Yeah.
First of all, it depends on the teacup. There are some teacups that people, local stands that people that don't even have handles. But the type you're talking about, it's on all sides.
Okay. Any other answers? Yeah. So what do you learn from this? Yeah. Absolutely. You don't try to think the same way like we all do, right? So that's how life is, isn't it? So learn what you're learning in school. Go beyond that also, right? Anybody else has any trick question to ask? Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for bearing with us. And a very good afternoon to one and all. And a warm welcome to the award ceremony or the presentation ceremony of the National Student Innovation Challenge Season 6, empowered by LTI Mindtree and organized by Loka Trust. I'm Akshay Patil and I will be your host for this afternoon. And we have with us today a house full of guests and dignitaries. I would like to take this opportunity to extend a very warm welcome to our chief guest, Ms. Sadhana Attavar, Director of the Vishweshwaraya Industrial and Technological Museum, Bangalore. A warm welcome to you, ma'am. We also have from LTI Mindtree, the entire CSR team, and from Loka, the team and our partner staff, of course. And most importantly, we have our bright minds from both urban centers and the rural India. So a huge round of applause to all of them. Today afternoon, we are also joined by the principals and headmasters of various schools across Bangalore who have participated in this event. A hearty welcome to all of them. And I also take this opportunity to welcome our jury panel, as well as our guardians and mentors who have made it a point to be here to encourage and support our students. So a warm welcome to you all once again. Dear friends, the NSIC, or the National Student Innovation Challenge, is an exemplary illustration of the transformative power that technology holds in today's educational landscape. And this, combined with passionate volunteerism and professional vision, can deliver the greatest milestones. It is indeed a unique amalgam of the rural and the urban coming together on a single platform to enable innovative thinking in the young minds of our country. I now invite Ms. Swapna Ramkumar, Program Manager of the NSIC, to briefly share the thought process that drives this challenge. Over to you, Swapna.
Thank you, Akshay. Dignitaries, this I would call is a truly dream come true event that is unfolding today in front of me. 6 years ago, when we were brainstorming that we should do something like this sort, we never knew that we will go up to this scale. It all started with a small Joy of Connect activity, which we did way back in 2016 in many of the schools. As you know, E-Vidya Loka is catering to quality education. So we thought, why not experiment what happens when the urban connects with the rural? So we went into one of these urban schools and we spoke to the principal, so let's do something different. So we have our own children in all these villages. Let's see what happens when we connect them to your children and see what is the equation or what is the chemistry that they get into. And all we saw there was truly magic. We opened our laptops in their school premises. We connected with our E-Vidya Loka schools in the villages. And the moment they connected and we introduced each other, and the topic we gave to them that day was, let us discuss on what it would be a one-day activity in your world and in my world. So we just wanted them to exchange these ideas. You'll not believe what happened after that. They were just on and on and on. I get up in the morning and I do my daily chores, and then I go, I wait for my bus. The bus keeps coming. I wait along with my friends, the bus stop, so on and so forth. And then I come back. After the school hours, I have my homework to do, blah, blah. And from the rural, the kid is saying, you know what, I get up in the morning, I do all the household chores for my family. I help my mom, I help my father. Then, after that, I do a bit of cooking. And then I go to school, which is about 10-15 kilometers away. I walk it. And then I come back. I'm back from school. And then back to my chores. Again back to a little of learning. And that's how my day ends. Wow. That was an eye-opener. So we saw so much these children have to exchange between themselves. The urban has so much to learn. The rural has so much to learn as well. They need to have to comprehend what technology is, which is the order of the day. The urban needs to be grounded more. They need to learn a lot in terms of where your grounds are, what is the grassroots level of requirement that is there in most of these villages. So that's when we thought that why not take it a little more further than just connecting them on Skype. And after that, we went out of the school. We said, we'll do this another day. But those children, they stayed in connect with each other. They wrote letters. They got their phone numbers from I don't know where. And at least for the next 6 months or 8 months, they were in touch with each other. They said, come on, we should get this into a project. We should get them to do something remotely. And of course, leveraging technology. That's how NSIC all started way back in 2017 with less than 50 children. And today, 2022-23 NSIC 6, we had registrations. Can any of you take a guess? Not the E-Vidya Loka folks, please. Somebody else? Yes? We got 800 registrations this time. So 800 registrations, I mean, beyond a point, we couldn't take it any further. We said not sure we have resources to manage that. We were overwhelmed with responses, so we said, let's call it a day. This time, We'll do it better next time. But 800 was the number, which is still hard to believe. So from 800, then we had a couple of evaluations and couple of rounds to today. We had 52 children who got shortlisted and 26 teams came out. So all of you have been witnessing the power-packed presentations over the last 2 days. 9 states got registered, out of which we had people almost from 7 states participate, all the way from Bihar, Jharkhand, Maharashtra, UP, Karnataka, Andhra, you name it, we have it. So that's the kind of reach that NSIC has been doing over the last few years. And who are our heroes? Obviously the children, none other than, they keep amazing us, they keep inspiring us in everything small or big that they do. The solutions they give us are mind-blowing, that the judges have been seeing. And I'm sure at one point the judges weren't able to score them at all. There was so many, too much of brains that they had to put in from their side rather than what actually the children had to present. So that is what ultimately unfolded between yesterday and today. So why are we doing this? We are doing here to bridge the gap between the urban and the rural. While we are doing this, we said, okay, let's them share the merits. And yesterday there is one boy who walks up to Brinda, our CEO, and asks her, what do you mean when you say in your t-shirt, I just said, rural education? How can you be having any discrimination to education at all? How can be rural and urban? So I think that's where we already got our answer. I think we've already bridged the gap there. So it's no more a rural and an urban. So it's all children here who are trying to share all their thoughts, brainstorming towards a global solutions for which all the bureaucrats of the world are racking their brains, trying to find a problem. And here they are, thinking the out-of-box solution, which Ravi just mentioned, completely taking us off guard on whatever solutions that they have to give us. And all we are looking forward as part of support and help from all the people here, all the dignitaries here is, let us not just give this as a contest or somebody has won, somebody has lost. We want to take it further than that, beyond all that. Do something reasonable. Connect all the dots. We have had winners in the past. We will be having winners in the future. Not just winners. All of us are winners, right? But we need to know which is that most implementable, scalable solution that can be brought in that particular community or society which is going to serve them for a better tomorrow and for a better living for them. So I think that's the larger objective that we want to do here. Having said that, of course, any contest will have to have a winner, will have to have a runner. But I would call all the 800 participants of NSIC themselves as winners. Don't you agree? Today you've all done something which the other 800 or 8 lakhs or 8 million people have not done. And what is that? Trying to bring that difference. Creating that change is what you've all done. And that's what is required of you. Keep inspiring, keep bringing the change. You should not be pointing out at who else can do the change. It's not the government, it's not any administration, it's you, it's me who needs to bring the change if we need that change. So let's all together, we don't have any specific teams here, we are all team. Like, for example, the world, the way that we call that the world is a team, the world is a family. That's exactly how we need to work across it. So with that, I call forth everybody to be a part of NSIC. Let this be a movement, let this be a revolution. Come with me and let's take this forward together. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, Swapna. And I've just noted down something that came to my mind when Swapna was talking about the kind of presentations we have had over the past couple of days. You know, Michael Jordan, who's considered to be the greatest NBA player ever, once remarked, and he quipped that talent wins games, but teamwork and intelligence wins championships. And I think that is what was reflected, displayed over the last couple of months, and especially over the last 2 days, when the teams from both rural as well as the urban schools came together as one team and presented their unified solutions to the problem statements they had identified. And a huge shout out, of course, to all the students, and most importantly, the mentors and the guides who have made NSIC truly a powerhouse of knowledge, and that is a force to reckon with today in this country. Like Swapna was mentioning earlier, and most of you responded, of course, very enthusiastically, that we had over 800 registrations this time, and that is quite a big number. And to filter this out, and to bring out the best of the best today, it is not an easy task. And to do this, we had a very strong team of judges who formed the part of the jury in both the phase 1 and the phase 2. And our heartfelt appreciation goes out to all our jury members who spared their valuable time and so patiently listened to each and every presentation, gave in their detailed observations and constructive feedback. And I'm sure that our students will remember this interaction forever, because in a way, you have become their role models that they aspire to become you in the days to come. So, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together once again for our jury members. Thank you so much. And I am sensing the excitement. It is really palpable. We have now come to the most awaited moment of this evening. What is it? Yes, the award ceremony, yes, the announcement of the results. And the results, the Falitam or the Falitansha, the Natija, Parinam, Mudivigal, yes, that's what we are at. I request Mr. Vinod Kumar from the CSR team of LTI Mindtree to kindly come over to the stage and announce the results. Sir, please.
So good evening all, good afternoon. So I'm more excited because I have not seen the names here. At the same time, I've been given the toughest job of choosing the winner, announcing the winners. Though we had the team to kind of, evaluate and put the results. I think so it should be even hard for the people who wrote this list with the names. But still, like how Swapna said, all of you here are winners. So it's only thing that we have to have the key awards to be given. So that's the only difference that you have. Apart from that, all of you here are winners. Having said that, we'll just go with the announcement. Shall we? Yes. Do you want to have a countdown? Yes. No? Even I don't have a countdown. Okay, so with that, we'll have the...
We are just announcing the results now. The ceremony will actually happen later. So please stay in your seats.
Okay, yeah. All right, with that, the first team to get the award is the Golden Drop with Ajit Dharan, Bobby Kumar, Sahas Swaminathan, Hriday Vinod Kumar. So they are all from Chachugra, JH, Jharkhand, BGS, National Public School, Bangalore. A big round of applause for these children. Right? So the next team is Team Gyan Amrit Edu Stars, and they are from ZPP School, Borivada, Maharashtra, and Tremors World School, Bangalore. Yash, Aryanshi Purwar, Nikhil, and Riyad. Sorry in case I'm having an issue in pronouncing your name. Thank you. So the next team is Healthy Land and Healthy Lives. Wonderful. I've seen their presentation. And they are from GHPS Mandal, Karnataka, and Adarsh Metric Higher Secondary School, Ponneri, Tamil Nadu, with Shivraj Rangappa, Mahesh Mahantesh, Sanjana, and Chaitanya. So congratulations, guys, girls. Thank you. With that, the next award goes to Steer Through Poverty with Pums Kilanasur and Perks Matriculation Higher Secondary School with Chitra Kanni, Bhuneshwari, Akshaya and Akshita Prasanna. Okay, congratulations. Okay, are these the last two awards? No? Just one second.
Jury choice. Crystal, this is Team Sharad, and this is Abdul Kalam Award, Adarsh Loka.
Okay. So the last two awards is something that, which we decided, again, it was all from the juries in the past who were all engaged from LTI Mindtree and external jury. So the first one would be the Jury Choice Award and the second is the Abdul Kalam Award. So Jury Choice Award winner are Team Sharad with UMS Daulachak and Sri Kumaran Children Home Education Council, Anu Kumar, Pushpa Kumari, Nitya Srinath and Riddhi Bharadwaj. So congratulations team. Okay. And the last award is the Abdul Kalam Award, which goes to Adarsha Loka, which is Achora, Ayodhya, UP, BGS National Public School, Bangalore, Karnataka, with Shreya Tiwari, Alok Tiwari, Varsha Hari Bhaskar and Advik Mitra Rao. So congratulations to all of you. So as I said, this are just the 8 awards what we have given. Otherwise, all of you here are winners. Can we have a big round of applause for all the children, please? Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. With the long lineup of presentations, I think it was really a challenge for all our jury members to, prepare the list of the final 8 winners. So there are a few special mentions that our jury members have asked us to present. So I would request Ms. Swapna to kindly call out the names of the special mentions.
So we have 3 teams who have specific mentions from the jury side. We have True Green Initiators. Sorry. True Green Initiators. Can we have them? Yeah. We just want you to stand for a minute there. Then we have Future Warriors. And Educational Hunger Halters. All right. So all these 3 teams, the juries had a lot of things to tell you. We had a lot of special mentions that we wanted to give you. Plus, they also wanted to do an implementation of whatever you have done so far. So we will be getting from Loka, we will be getting in touch with you and we will be connecting you with the jury members on how to take this forward and get some inputs from you as well in whatever you have incorporated as part of your project. So congratulations to all the winners. Congratulations to everybody who has been a part of NSIC.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Swapna. And just to follow that up with one of the messages that one of our jury members, Ritu Chakrabarti, had just sent into Vinod. And I quote, "What a day to start with, the pure and positive conversations. Tried understanding the presentations to the best of my ability, language constraints, of course. It was truly overwhelming to see the rural and urban teams coming together with equal impact. Congratulations to the organizing team for this wonderful effort." Yes, indeed. Congratulations to the team and also the students. We now come to the prize distribution ceremony. To give away the first prize for the winners, I request our chief guest, Ms. Sadhna, accompanied by Ms. Brinda, the CEO of eVidyaloka Trust, to kindly come on stage. we have the winning team, the Golden Drop, Chachguda Center, and the BGS National Public School, Bangalore, to kindly come on stage. The students. Thank you so much, students. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. To give away the prize to the next team, I invite on stage Shri Suresh, Head of Global Delivery Office at LTI Mindtree, and Ms. Swapna Ramkumar from eVidyaloka team to kindly come on stage. And yes, of course, the winners are the Team Gyan Amrit Edu Stars, ZPP School, Borwadi, Maharashtra, and Tremis World School, Bangalore. Audience, please encourage the students with your applause. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, sir. To give away the next prize, I request Shri Kumar Vishwanathan, Head of People Shared Services at LTI Mindtree, and Ms. Kripa Subramani from the eVidyaloka team to come on stage. And the winning team is Healthy Land, Healthy Lives, Government Higher Primary School, Madnal, Karnataka, and Adarsh Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Ponneri, Tamil Nadu. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Kripa. To give away the prizes to the next team, may I now invite Shri Vinod Kumar from the CSR team of LTI Mindtree and Ms. Shubha Kannan from eVidyaloka to kindly come on stage. And the team, of course, is Warriors and Marine Protectors, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Gurukulam, Pedapavani, Andhra Pradesh, and Podar International School. Please come on stage, students. And let the claps keep coming.
Best film critic.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Shubha. To give away the next set of prizes, may I now invite Shri Deepak Prabhu from the CSR team of LTI Mindtree and Ms. Nikita Madan from eVidyaloka team to come on stage. The winning team being Steer Through Poverty, Litera, PUMS Kidarasur, Tamil Nadu, and Perks Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. Thank you, sir. And thank you, Nikita. To give away the next set of prizes, I invite Vignesh from the CSR team of LTI Mindtree and Aditi from eVidyaloka team to come on stage. The winning team is Crystal Clear, PUMS School, Marudur, Tamil Nadu. And once again, Perks Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Coimbatore. Please come on stage. Thank you so much, Vignesh and Aditi, and thank you, students. Now we have the Jury Choice Award. And to present this award, I request all the jury members present in the hall to kindly come on stage. Ravi sir, Manik sir, Marin ma'am, and of course Dhatri. Please come on stage. And the Jury Choice Award is backed by Team Sharad, UMS Daulachak, and Shri Kumaran's Children's Home Educational Council. Thank you so much, kids, and thank you so much, judges. And we have the last award of the day. That is the special APJ Abdul Kalam Award, which is backed by Adarsh Loka team, Achora from Ayodhya, UP, and BGS National Public School from Bangalore. I request Venkatesh from LTI Mindtree team and Ravi Raghavan from eVidya Loka team to kindly hand over the prizes. Thank you so much, and once again, a huge round of applause to all the winners. And all the finalist teams will be taking home certificates and medals, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, before we move to the next segment, we have a short video to share with you of the journey of NSIC over the last few years. Can we have the video, please?
मैं अभी कक्षा 9 में पढ़ाई कर रहा हूँ। मैंने 2020 में अपने टीम के साथ नेशनल स्टूडेंट इनोवेशन चैलेंज में ज्वाइन किया था, जिसमें हमारा एक टीम था जिसमें एक ऑर्बन और एक रूरल स्टूडेंट्स थे और हमारी एक मेंटर थी, जिसमें हम क्वालिटी एजुकेशन में काम कर रहे थे। इस क्वालिटी एजुकेशन में हमने कंप्यूटर साइंस के बारे में स्टडी किया और एक तेज ग्रिप ऐप बनाया।
நான் வந்து ஜீரோ அங்கிருந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட் பண்ணேன் 2017-18 இந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட் பண்ணோம் இந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட் மூலமா வந்து ஒண்ணும் யாரும் வேஸ்ட் ஆக கூடாதுன்றதை புரிஞ்சுக்கணும்.
It was so nice to see how the mentors took out time from their busy schedules to help the rural and urban kids come up with a solution for the problems faced by India right now.
2019-20 ಸಾಲಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು 7ನೇ ತರಗತಿ ಓದುತ್ತಿದ್ದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ NSIC ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮನ್ನು ನೀಡಿದರು. ಆ NSIC ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಊರಿನ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಊರಿನ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಗಾಗಿ ಆರೋಗ್ಯದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಟಾಪಿಕನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಆ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ನಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಊರಿನ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾ ಶೌಚಾಲಯದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇಷ್ಟು ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಪಡೆದುಕೊಂಡು ನಮ್ಮ ಊರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಶೌಚಾಲಯದ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಮೂಡಿಸಿ ಆ ಶೌಚಾಲಯವನ್ನು ಬಳಸುವಂತೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಈಗ ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಹೊಂದುತ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತಿದೆ.
நாங்கள் NSICன்னு ஒரு ப்ராஜெக்ட் பண்ணோம். அந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட் என்னென்னா டீச் ஒன் ஒரு டாபிக் எடுத்து செஞ்சோம். நாங்கள் 2022ல் இந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட் செஞ்சோம்.
இந்த மாதிரி படிக்காத இருக்கிறவங்க எல்லாருக்கிட்டையும் நம்ம சொல்லி தரணும். அவங்களுக்கு கையெழுத்து போட தெரியாதவங்களுக்கு கையெழுத்து போட சொல்லி தரணும். அப்புறம் கொஞ்சம் நல்லா படிக்கிறவங்களுக்கு நியூஸ் பேப்பராச்சும் படிக்க சொல்லி தரணும்.
2018 to 2019 இந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட் எடுத்துக்கிட்டோம்னா ஜெண்டர் ஈக்குவாலிட்டி. இந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட் நாங்கள் எடுக்கிறதுக்கு ரீசன் எங்கள் கிராமத்திலே ஆண் பெண் பாகுபாடு பார்த்துட்டு இருக்காங்க. இதான் ரீசன். இந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட் மூலமாக நாங்கள் சொல்ல வர்றது என்னென்னா பெண்கள் ஆண்களுக்கு எந்த வகையிலும் சளைத்தவர்கள் அல்ல.
Me and my teammates were placed under the top 10 in the final round. So overall this journey has been filled with one of learnings. We learned how to cooperate, we learned how to innovate, we learned how to lead, and we made friends on the way as well, and this gave us a lot of exposure.
मैं आपको अपने क्षेत्र की जल परियोजना के बारे में बताऊंगा. यह हमारे क्षेत्र की नदी है. यहाँ पहले मैं आपको अपने विद्यालय में पानी कैसे जाता है वह बताऊंगा. हमारे विद्यालय में मोटरों द्वारा पानी जाता है.
I take this opportunity to say thanks to the entire NSIC team and the mentors who are part of this journey. It's a wonderful experience where NSIC is trying to bring students across the country and at different levels, urban and the rural. They gives them an equal platform where they can exchange their thought process, their knowledge, they share different ideas, they brainstorm and come up with a solution, a common solution which can serve the nature, the humanity. It's a wonderful journey and a fantastic experience.
Kids are always special. You never get bored with them, right? So that is the reason I choose this profession. And thank you E-Vidya Loka, especially Swapnaka, for giving me this opportunity to be a part of the jury for the projects. It was very, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was very emotional also because kids with those innocent minds, they come up with something innovative and present it in a cute little way that they know. So innocent, and I learned few things from them.
Working on National Students Innovation Challenge has been an enriching experience for our children. In the course of the project, the kids explored the subject with great curiosity, bringing us closer to the UNSDG goals. Mentoring the kids and learning alongside them has been a delightful experience. I am sure their contributions, however small, would go a long way in inspiring and creating impact in our communities for larger change. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, with that, we now move to the next segment of today's proceedings. We have with us today Ms. Sadhana Attawar, Director of the Vishweshwaraya Industrial and Technological Museum, Bengaluru, who has kindly consented to be the chief guest for today's ceremony. Ms. Sadhana Attavar has over 30 plus years of experience in the non-formal education sector and a big hand in popularizing science among students. Her major experience is in designing and developing interactive science exhibits and in integrating hardware and software to create user-friendly learning solutions. She has contributed to the development of the Science Center network across the country, and she has also played a pivotal role in establishing a nationwide satellite communication link designed for organizing educational extension activities in rural areas across the country. Apart from this, she has presented papers at various national and international conferences and has published articles related to science and technology in the leading journals and newspapers. Ma'am, it is indeed our privilege to have you with us today, and I now request you to kindly come onto stage and address the gathering. We are all eagerly awaiting your words.
Yeah, thank you for the introduction, and good afternoon to all. First of all, I would like to thank Brinda for having invited me for this program. It was wonderful to see all of you do such good models, and it's a good initiative taken by LTI Mindtree and eVidyaloka in promoting innovation, because innovation is very important in today's world. And all of you have done so many projects, and it's another good initiative is that urban-rural combination. So it's a platform where you meet your counterparts from the rural side and you learn from each other. It brings out the creativity in you. You exchange cultural values also. But I could not see your models. I think from the description which I had, I understand that you have developed some wonderful models. Maybe if any of you can tell, at least one person can tell about your model, it will be good. Any one model, if you can tell, what's the good part of the model? Nobody is ready? Or any challenges you faced in developing this model?
Maybe Adarshaloka or one of the teams can come.
No, just you can stand there and just describe that. Yeah.
Or the women empowerment team. But just one of you can get up and just tell her what you have done so far.
In the first we had done about women empowerment, and then when we got merged with space economy, we didn't really know how to club it together, and then we thought about we can make women empowerment in space economy, and that makes sense, and we worked on it a lot. We got different ideas like the ways to spread the awareness, and and also we found a few very good examples like Kalpana Chawla, who is women empowerment in space economy. And we researched about it and made a presentation. We have also written articles and poems that many people have read until now in our schools. We have spread it, and even they have started a program with the help of their principal, which is spreading awareness in their areas too.
Okay, thank you, Vijay. I just wanted to know what type of model. So you have done on women empowerment. That's very interesting. And maybe now and it's a good innovation is very important in your daily life. And all of you love roses. I think this is again one question for you. What are the colors of roses which you have seen normally? Yeah, any other color? Yeah, these are all the common colors. Anybody else can think out of the box and tell a color? Yeah, somebody told black. Yeah, that's good. Because actually that is thinking out of the box. Already I think one of the earlier speaker had told that innovation is all about thinking out of the box. So you should not think in the conventional way. You should think which is not possible also. You should think out of the box.
The horse only runs on the road. You can also think whether you can fly a horse. It's nothing like that. So you should think some crazy ideas also. It could be crazy, it may, but you should think out of the box. And the best person to think out of the box will be the children, because the adults people, elderly people of my age, all the older people generation, they are all set to it. Actually, they will not even, some of your grandparents, if you move them from one room to another room, they get very disturbed, because they are set to that thing. Whereas children are adaptable. So you should always be curious, ask questions, and you should not feel afraid that you are asking questions. And you have heard, all of you know about vanilla ice cream. Most of you like vanilla ice cream, I'm sure. So you have heard about the story of vanilla? Any of you have heard? The vanilla is a spice, first of all. And it is one of the costliest spice next to saffron. But what is the specialty of vanilla? Earlier it was not growing. It was growing only one place in the world. It's in Mexico. Mexico, somewhere in near USA, United States of America. It was not growing anywhere else. So they had to export the vanilla from Mexico to all other parts. That was in the 18th century. Even Queen Elizabeth, she was very fond of vanilla. So, but it has to come, and they used to, that time we were under British, India was under British rule. So they brought the plant and planted it in India. It flowers, but it doesn't give any fruit. The vanilla is an orchid plant. It flowers, it produces flowers, but you do not have any fruits. It flowers and it falls off. And it will be there only for one day, the flower. It will go away. And if the flower has to become a fruit, what is to be done? If the flower has to be converted into a fruit, you need to do pollination. Generally, the bees do that. So here what in Mexico, what was happening is there was one particular species of bee which was doing the pollination. That particular bee was not there in any other part of the world. So it was not happening. Vanilla was not growing anywhere. But there is one island called Reunion in South Africa. There was a slave boy who was 12-year-old, like your age. He did not have the opportunity to go to school. He was working in that farm along with this boss. He used to go around for the garden. And he was very curious. So it is not that the innovator should be curious. He was looking at the flower every day, and it blooms and it falls off. It doesn't become a fruit. So what he did is, he was not afraid, because adults will be afraid that he was not afraid. He took a stick and pollinated the flower with the stick manually. Then it became a fruit. Then the next day, every day he comes with his boss for the round in the garden. It became a fruit. He was suspicious. How did it happen? And people are saying, no, it may be by accident. And every day one fruit was happening. Then this boy told that it's I who did it. Initially they were not believing how this fellow can do it. Throughout the world, it's a young boy. How did he do it? He's also an African slave. So how did it happen? But finally, the boss understood that, and he showed him the method, how he was doing it. And after that, now it's popular. It's very cheap. It's available everywhere. It's available throughout the world. It started growing. Even in India, we are growing. Vanilla plant is growing in India also. So it is this boy, 12-year-old boy, who thought out of the box, and he pollinated this flower. And then you are having the vanilla ice cream or vanilla flavored food items are available throughout the world. So, and in the Reunion Island, today also, if you got the center of the island, there's a statue of this boy. It's called Edmund. His statue of the boy is at the center of the city. But the economy of the country changed because of this one innovation done by this boy. Then coming to innovation, is all about providing the sustainable solutions for our world. You have to and one of the topics which was given to you was clean water and sanitation. So can you think of an innovation for nowadays? Of course, here I was happy to see that you are using glass bottles, but generally any office you go, you get plastic bottles. So can you find an innovative solution to these plastic bottles? I can give you a hint. If any of you can build it, it will be good. I think many people are from Tamil Nadu. I think I heard there's one fruit called nungu. You get it from Panamaram. Have you seen that fruit? You must have eaten it. You remove the skin and you eat it. So can you develop a water bubble, which is a biodegradable thing? You remove the skin, you can carry it in your pocket or in your bag. You remove the skin, which is biodegradable, so it's not plastic, and then you can eat it. So you see that nungu fruit, how it is done. Maybe you can try innovating it. Maybe next year you can do a project on that. That will be a good alternative to these water bottles. Because carrying a glass bottle is very difficult. It's good in the office, but if you're traveling, people feel plastic bottle is and disposable. They don't want to carry the bottle. You can carry a container. It's a nuisance. People want to use it, drink the water and throw away. So this skin is degradable. So maybe from that fruit you can, seeing that how it is done, and you can develop and come up with an innovative model next year for one of your projects. And the second one is, I think you know about ATMs. ATMs where you get money. Can we have water ATMs? If you can come up with an idea of water ATMs where you put a coin, it should be cheap. Nowadays these bottles are 10 rupees, small bottles also 10 rupees, big bottles, 1 liter bottles 20 rupees. You should get it in 1 rupee or 2 rupees. The water you should be able to get clean water. You put a coin, you carry your bottle, you can fill it. Wherever ATMs are there near that, if we can have a water ATM, so then we'll have a clean water. That is one more solution in which you can have clean water. So maybe you can think about these problems for the next year's project. Then innovation is also about creativity. You should be creative. Creativity is not only having ideas. You need to implement these ideas. It's not that you may have 101 ideas. And I also told you one idea. But until unless it's implemented, it's of no use. You can have many ideas, but you need to implement it. And I think some of you, at least most of you, I think some of you flew in the aircraft for the first time, I heard. So here in the aircraft at present, the pilot sits and drives the aircraft. But have you imagined how the pilot used to drive the aircraft in the olden days? In the very first aircraft, anybody can tell? Stand? No. Yeah. Yeah, correct. The pilots used to lie on his abdomen and they used to drive the aircraft. The first aircraft in 1903 was built by Wright brothers, Wilbur Wright and Orville Wright. Actually, the earlier also people had built aircrafts, but it didn't fly. The earlier one German had built an aircraft, but it crashed because it did not have balance. So these two brothers were having for flying an aircraft, you need balance also. Not only that, they were observing the birds flying. Birds how used to fly, and they used to fly the kites, and they used to have a cycle shop. Their father used to have a cycle shop. So they used to imagine it as a cycle. You need balance. That is very important. So they were thinking that for riding a cycle, you need balance. Similarly, so the balance is one more thing. So they used that cycle racket and pinion mechanism also in their first aircraft. And then they were able to see. So it's also about creativity. And you can see this aircraft 1:1 model because I am from Visvesvaraya Industrial and Technological Museum. Any of you have visited this museum? Okay, that's good. Yeah. So that is there in the ground floor itself. We have a 1:1 replica of Wright brothers flyer, the first aircraft of the world, which was built in 1903. The original aircraft is there in National Air and Space Museum, USA. And we have the museum team, we built the 1:1 replica, and it's on display. So if you come to the museum, please see that aircraft and you get inspired by it. And like that, so how they built, and today you are able to fly. If not, Wright brothers had not built that aircraft, you would not be able to fly across the continent today. So maybe you may be tomorrow's innovators. You may innovate. So this is a great opportunity for you. eVidya Loka, along with L&T Mindtree, has done a wonderful job in promoting this innovation. And I would request all of you, I would be happy if you could come to and visit the Visvesvaraya Museum tomorrow itself. But I think some of you are leaving. Those who are in Bangalore, a warm welcome to all of you to come and visit the museum. And you also have dinosaurs also in the museum. All of you heard about dinosaurs? Huh? Are they there today? They are extinct. They are not there. So you have a robotic dinosaurs at the museum. So that's the most popular exhibit. The children really get attracted to it, towards it. It moves, it wags its tails, it rotates its eyes and things like that. There are a lot of other things in the museum. So all the models on science are available in the museum, because science of today is technology of tomorrow. So if you don't do research in science today, you cannot have a technology of tomorrow. Even Newton's law of motion, Newton's law of third motion, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. That's the principle of rocket. It was discovered by Sir Isaac Newton in 17th century. But when did we launch the first satellite into space? It was in 20th century, that is on October 4th, 1957. Sputnik was the first satellite. For launching the satellite into space, you need to have a rocket. Rocket is a vehicle for launching. So the basic research in science is very important. Science of today is technology for tomorrow. So you younger generation people should do research in science, so that technology will make our lives easier and better. Then thank you for inviting me for this thing. I really enjoyed being part of this event. And I hope you continue to do more such events. And I would invite all of you to visit Visvesvaraya Museum. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And within that span of the last 10-15 minutes, you have covered a lot of information. I will not be wrong in calling you a moving encyclopedia yourself, because you are fully packed with a lot of information. I'm sure that was new for many of our students, especially the ones from rural India. Thank you so much for sparing your valuable time and being with us here today. As a token of our love and gratitude, we would want to present you with a small gift. I would request our student from Firozpur, Uttar Pradesh, Meenakshi, along with Brinda, our CEO, to kindly hand over the gift to Sadhana. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest who has joined us today online despite his busy schedule, and he is none other than Mr. Pratyush Panda, the Senior Director of CSR and Sustainability at LTI Mindtree. Welcome, sir. Welcome to the forum. To those of us who are outside the LTI Mindtree team, a brief introduction about Pratyush ji is that he is a CSR and sustainability professional with over 25 years of experience, and his educational background is that he has a master's degree in sociology from SV University with a post-graduation diploma in rural management from Exam Bhubaneswar. He is a recipient of the Scroll of Honor Award from Exam Bhubaneswar, and prior to joining LTI Mindtree, his last assignment was with ACC Limited, Mumbai, as the head of CSR and sustainability. He has also worked for Jindal India Thermal Power Limited, Care India, and Vedanta Aluminium Limited. Currently, Pratyush sir is working as the Senior Director of CSR and Sustainability at LTI Mindtree. Sir, on behalf of the whole house, I welcome you to this forum.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So before I request you
to all of you.
Before I request you to speak a few words, I would wish to quickly share a summary of what has been happening here over the last 1.5 hours or so. We had a lineup of interesting and exciting presentations between yesterday and today, with over 20 teams, 20 plus teams participating from various parts of the country. The teams were pairs of rural students and urban students, and they presented innovative and forward-looking solutions to the problems as mentioned in the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. And in today's ceremony, we also had the prize distribution to the winners. And just before this, we had our chief guest, Ms. Sadhana, speaking and addressing the audience. So having said that, I would now request you to share your thoughts on this occasion with our students and with our audience. Over to you, sir.
Very good afternoon. Hope I'm audible to all of you. Okay, thank you so much. Honorable Chief Guest, Srimati Sahana Madam, Director from Visvesvaraya Industrial and Technology Museum, Bangalore. I visited, ma'am, your museum. And in all my seniors and colleagues from LTI Mindtree available today on this awesome get together with so many students from different state, different district, different parts of mostly South India. And thank you, Brinda, Venkat, everybody from eVidyaloka for this wonderful partnership and highly excellent, awesome platform that you have created with support from Binod, Vignesh. I could see Deepak, Venkat also available along with us on the front line itself. And I was looking forward to be in person, but all of a sudden there some work came out. Again, next week I'll be there in Bangalore. So I prefer to bunk this time, but to attend in person also. So NSIC, National Student Innovation Challenge, it's now, it has started long back at our end. But if you look at the new education policy, it is not in the same name, but in the different name, it is being covered. This morning, I was talking to one of the senior officer of Minister of Education, Government of India, senior bureaucrat, IS officer, and he told me about the MIC, Ministry of Education's Education Innovation Cell. They have recently launched it, and this this is called now School Innovation Council Program for all schools under new education policy. So this is perfectly fitting in, and he confirmed me that next time, he's also from Chennai. He said next time I'm visiting Tamil Nadu or Karnataka, I like to meet some of the scholars that has been selected from this platform. So we'll also need to curate that space that some of you would like to meet this senior officer at Government of India, Ministry of Education. This program at our end was normally Indian education system is like that. We all used to go through different education, do our grad, post-grad up to PhD, and finally land up doing a job somewhere. But our NSIC program is just different. It says, can we do some innovation wherein some of our students grow up as entrepreneurs, can with a startup, can go beyond and create some unicorns in India. And it is humanly possible, I strongly believe. We don't know. Some of the students sitting in this room today, 10 years, 20 years down the line, must be owning a big company in India itself. So the purpose of this program was to bring out those entrepreneur skills among the government school-going students, so that the kind of entrepreneurship mindset which used to there in India long back need to come back. Schools are not just meant to grab a certificate and go for a job and have 9 to 5 and complete your career by the age of 60. You are thoroughly superannuated and back to home kind of things. Here is a platform where some of the students can grow up as entrepreneurs. And in India, the culture of startup is excellent today, especially in Bangalore. But the Bangalore startup is backed by people from different parts of the country, mostly tier 2, 3 kind of cities students. And there is no feeder to it. NSIC kind of program by LTI Mindtree is a direct feeder to future startups in India. And can we not think of a program from now onwards? Like we are, LTI Mindtree also supporting 4 or 5 incubation centers. One of them is at BZTI. Every year we are supporting 5 to 10 startups, social startup having a problem-solving attitude towards any social or mental issues or any scientific issues. That we are working closely with IT Madras, IIIT Hyderabad, BZTI, NITI, lot of organizations. So I look forward in this program, if some of these students grow up and get support from BZIT again through our own CSR support and come out with their own startup. And that is to be into job, at least somebody lacks them the age 18. And to have startups, there is no age. People can do it right away when they are 9, 10th, 11th, 12th also. So with that two-liner, I'll stay back here. Looking forward to support some of the startup being duly certified by a jury committee from here going ahead. And if some of them can come and join some of our incubation support through LTI Mindtree CSR as well. Those will be golden days for LTI Mindtree CSR and sustainability. Thank you so much for the opportunity and time. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for those words. And definitely we are moving in that direction. I would like to share with you that over the last 2 days, when the interaction was happening between the jury members, I would like to share with you that between yesterday and today, during the interactions between the jury members and the students, and of course the organizing committee of both LTI Mindtree and eVidyaloka, there were definitely discussions on how to take this forward. And there were very strong urges and directions from the jury, there was a strong message for the students that they have to continue what they have started now, even after they go back to their villages, and even after they go to the next level of learning in their professional life or academic life. So thank you, sir. Thank you for those words, and thank you indeed for taking out time despite your busy schedule and being with us. Thank you so much. Friends, I would now like to call on stage the co-founder and trustee of eVidyaloka, Sri Venkat Sriraman, to briefly share his thoughts on the journey of NSIC.
Thanks, Akshay. So I just crashed in the last minute. Sorry, but it's a bit emotional for me personally today to see 100 kids right here, kind of truly shining like true stars. So just 2-3 points I really want to call out. When we were just kind of brainstorming, or when we ventured into it, saying how do you enable quality in education, right? So what is quality, right? Is it baseline, inline assessments, various things. And one thing clearly emerged when we were kind of discussing is, if the child of today is made to look around, right, critically think, identify problems, and if they are inspired to find solutions, right, I think is something we could actually leave to the children or this planet a better place for them if we can actually make the child think, right? That was a very core of this whole innovation challenge, is it, right? Can the child start looking at around them and not waiting for someone else to solve the problem, but do that critical thinking, problem solving, right? That thought today validated by so many children today that they're doing is something I feel extremely emotional is the thing that I could see, right? That's taking fruition. The second thing I really want to call is, I mean, we talk about this digital divide actually, right? Urban, rural, right? And I think it's a false notion, right? I think it's a bridges is what something we need to bring, right? Not urbanization of rural or ruralization of urban. If we can actually coexist where we are and have those bridges, and Rubaru actually evolved from that, and we truly believe that we need to build bridges and not really worry about the divides, which in my opinion is non-existing. It's in the mind actually, right? And in this room, as we speak today, right, is a great personification of that, right? eVidyaloka, I mean, it's not an organization itself, right? That's eVidyaloka Trust that we do, and so is LTI Mindtree as organizations, right? When we say eVidyaloka, it's really, I think we see it in action today, right? Starting with the children, the volunteers, the mentors who are here, the patrons, LTI who believes in the cause, right? People at eVidyaloka who make it happen, the partners, the school representations, right? We really believe that is really eVidyaloka, what it stands for, a loka where Vidya flows in an electronic form, actually, right? That's in action, right? That's in action today, actually, right? That's in action today, and that's again makes feel really brim with pride and joy actually to see this happen. And it was just the last point I wanted to make is, I was just sharing with Vinod as well, right? The general tendency is, oh, NGOs is helping the poor children, right? Not getting, it's something that we really don't believe, right? Children are children anywhere across this planet actually, right? And that's what makes me super emotional today to see what we call it as our children right in front of us here in this beautiful galaxy, as someone remarked this morning, right? Joining hands with their people from different geographies. So it's not just the rural children come to urban, or urban children learning so much from the rural. Children are children, right? It's to see that twinkle in each one of them, right? That ray of hope, that aspirations that they all have today. I really want to take this moment to, from my bottom of the heart, the LTI Mindtree team, who always never looked at it as ayopavam, what we call, right? Oh, we are doing some favor. No, we are not doing our favor. I think we are doing our duties, right? We are doing in an equal partnership from our part of it. I think each child here in this room deserves that attention, deserves that opportunity. And thank you really for believing in us, LNT, and actually enabling this. I mean, this venue itself to me is a true personification of an equitable, equal opportunity for every child, and imbibing that confidence and belief that they actually are going to shape the future. So thank you so much. And I'm looking forward to see this 800 happen, picking cue from Pratyush's view that it goes probably into as an MI program in MIC, and probably reach 8 million children actually very soon. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Venkat sir, for those profound words. And indeed, every person in this hall believes in what you have just outlined as a vision, as a futuristic statement of a technology-driven, empowered future for all the students here. Thank you so much for those remarks once again. And friends, kids, are you all awake? Yes? I think you haven't had lunch, or have you? You're there. Just check on your neighbors. Has anybody dozed off? Wake them up. Okay. I'll ask the question again. Kids, are you awake? Yes, sir. Once again, are you awake? Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much, because what is going to come next is really exciting. And we have a very special person with us today who is going to bring this excitement to the hall. And it is none other than Ms. Lavanya Prasad. So just a brief introduction about what is going to happen next. And I will not take much time of that. A brief introduction, our speaker is that Ms. Lavanya Prasad is a professional storyteller and educator based in Bangalore. Using stories as a medium, she conducts workshops and training for children and adults in various bookstores, libraries, and schools. And Talescope, which is an organization started by Ms. Lavanya, is a 6-month-old initiative to reach out to children and adults through stories. And that is what is going to come before us today. So keep your eyes wide open, keep your ears alert, and watch what is happening next. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. I want to ask, how many of you follow English really well here? Everybody? Okay. Half of you. How many of you know Tamil? Very good. How many of you can understand Kannada? All right. How many of you can understand Hindi? Most of you. All right. So today, I will be telling stories to you all, okay? I will be using English. Here and there, I'll be using Tamil. And here and there, I'll be using Hindi and Kannada also. All right? But I'm so sure that you will be able to understand everything. And thank you for that introduction, and thank you NSIC for inviting me here. Thank you, Swapna. By the way, Talescope is not 6 months old. It is stepping into its 10th year this year. So that's okay. That's okay. I'm a storyteller, okay? So how many of you tell stories, not hear stories? How many of you tell stories here? Adangokamaka. Only these many people tell stories. Seriously? Seriously? Exactly. Everybody tells stories. Everybody every day tells stories. It is just that you don't realize you're telling stories. For example, there is a meeting, okay? And sir has arranged for a meeting. And the employees are coming late. Sir is angry. What would the employees say? Sir, the lift, you know, it just didn't work. We don't know why. I think it is the maintenance issue. There is a story that is coming out. Or when you guys are all coming back from school with your tiffin box, you didn't eat your lunch. Amma asks you, why didn't you eat lunch? And there you unfold a story, right? So we all tell stories every day. It is just that you forget that you all tell stories. So today I'm going to tell you a story, but before that, just like how he asked, how many of you are sleeping? Put your hands up. You're sleeping, huh? Tungriyada? Huh? Okay, let me wake you up, okay? So we will do a small exercise. This is for everybody here, okay? When I say 1, now 1 nu sollumbodhu, you will have to do this. Okay? 1. Action for 1 is this. And when I say 2, you do this. Everybody, ma'am. Right. When I say 3, you do this. Avladha, simple. When I say 4, you do this. Right? Everyone, Swapna? Yes? Okay, shall we do? Yes? 3, 2, 1. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Namaste. Everybody is sleeping here. What do I do now? 1, 2, ayyo. 3, ayyo. Where is 3, guys? 3, 4. 1. Nah, 2, 3, 4, 1. Who is that? Close your eyes. Intelligent person. Yes, very good. I'm trying to confuse you, but if you close your eyes and concentrate and focus, you will be able to do that. Okay, so with that, I know you all are not sleeping anymore, so I'm going to get to the story. Now, when Swapna called and told me this is all about National Student Innovation Challenge, I got really excited. Ada, something very nice. Innovation, it seems. Challenge, it seems. So, how many of you have faced challenges in life? Life, pa. General life. See, humble people. You don't face challenges at all. You all face challenges in life, right? Moving from one place to another is a challenge in Bangalore. Today I had to come from BTM layout to this place and I'm like, yo. Okay, it's a huge challenge. Everybody faces challenges, and just like how ma'am said, it is very important to be very creative when you're facing challenge so that you will be able to overcome it. Now I'm going to tell you that this National Student Innovation Challenge existed long ago. Can you all say that for me? Long ago. Those days, you know what? Today we have made this into an NSIC, but those days people told stories so that people can become innovative and creative. And when posed a challenge with the challenge, they knew how to solve it by just listening to a story. So I'm going to tell you one such story, okay? So there will be some songs in the story. There will be some music in the story. I might ask you all to sing with me. If you know the language or you don't know the language, you will have to sing. Easy, no? Yes, no? Yes or no? Yes. Very good. So before that, I'm going to see if you are able to follow what I'm doing. Whatever I'm doing here, the beat, you will have to clap and show me. Okay? Are we ready? Louder. Louder. Now I'm going to see which side is very active. This, or this. Louder. Very good. Come on. Listen. village, Gramatla. What was happening? There was one fellow who was very, very happy. How many of you are happy here? Happy? Ha. Show me a happy face. Sad face? This is not sad face, appa. Angry face? Surprise face? Oh my God. Right. So now somebody was very happy in that village and he was singing. Ada aatukulla atti marom andiyila putta marom otta marom ettananu kooru kooru neithirundu tangudadi kuruvi ellam tangudadi marathu mela tukkana koodu koodu aan chittukku sodi onnu sendadu ponnu rendum da sendu koodu kattichi kannu kuttukulla paaru kuruvi ettana kooru kuttukulla paaru kuruvi ettana kooru aatukulla atti marom andiyila putta marom otta marom ettananu kooru kooru. He was very happy and his name was Ranganna. Can you say that? Now Ranganna was very happy and so sir, what's your name? Ravi sir was passing by. He looked at Ranganna and he said, hey Ranganna, yenappa, yena ittu itni kuchi? I are so happy, what is the matter? And you know what Ranganna said? Sir, nanage maduve. Mera shaadi hone wale hai. I am going to be married. Enakku kannaalam. Right. So he was going to get married and Ravi sir was so happy. He said, Hauda! Yarpa hudge? Who's the girl? Who's the bride? What is her name? Avul hesru Rakamma anta. What was her name? Rakamma. See, you're able to understand Kannada. You're able to understand Hindi. So stories doesn't have any language. You just can understand it, okay? So Rakamma was going to get married to Ranganna and Ranganna went to Ravi sir and he said, sir, bandbidi aita. Next week, just next village alli full ಊಟ arrangements ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೀವಿ ನಾನು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡಿ full family ಜೊತೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ sir? And Ravi sir said yes. So the next day, Rakamma and Ranganna got married and this was very long time ago, no? So they were going from Rakamma's village to Ranganna's village in, can you guess? Correct. They were going in a bullock cart and that time Ranganna told Rakamma, oi Rakamma, hey, you know what? My village, special village. Your village, okay village. And now Rakamma got all angry. Yake? Why are you saying like that? My village is also very special village. No. My village, very special village. How? You will know tomorrow. And Rakamma was very curious. இது என்னது இது உலகத்துல இருக்காத கிராமம் இந்த ஆளுக்கு கிறுக்கு பிடிச்சு போச்சா पागल हो गया क्या ये ऐसे कैसे बता सकता है? So she was very upset. But then the next day morning when she woke up, the sun was up and she went out to, you know, kolam, rangoli. Yes? So she went out to put kolam and that is when she heard somebody. Sani da ma da ni sa, gama gama da ni sa, sani da ma da ni sa, gama gama da ni sa, ni sa ri sa ni da ni ma da da ni da ma da ni sa. Ayyo, who is this singing so well? And she went to Ranganna and said, Re, yenga, ji, ye kya hai? Who is singing so well? I told you, no, special village. Everybody in this village can sing so well. That is speciality. Now, Rakamma, she does not know how to sing at all. So she said, ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ನನಗೊಂದು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಪண்றீங்களா ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ. What help? I want to learn music. Can you take me to that person and ask me to teach music? Now, sir, unga peru? Venkat sir da paadinathu. Okay? So now, they straight to Venkat sir. Rakamma is taken to Venkat sir. I mean, as a student, no, he's a person who gets very emotional. Right? He's very emotional and he said, hi, student, okay, I'll teach Rakamma. And so he sat there and he said, you all sing for me? Aha. You know, it's not no. Ga. Pa. By then, Venkat sir said, Apapa, no. And so he said, Rakamma, you go. I have so many. Rakamma was feeling very sad. Nobody. All the girls in the village will be going to the river bank to fetch water. Some girls to come. Quick, wow. Come. Very good. So now you're all going to be my girls. We are all going to go to the river to fetch water. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? All right. So pot. Ready? It's okay. So now, bend. Tane na When Rakamma saw this, she can you say that? So happy. One of the, ma'am, your name? Jaya, ma'am. Jayaka, can you please teach me how to sing? But Jayaka was a little naughty. She come very new. Do a little ragging. And so Rakamma, and she said, Ayyo Rakamma, you cannot sing and learn songs like that only. First you song from market. Exactly, same reaction. She said, what? Market song? Song lene ke liye market na kya? Excuse my Hindi, okay? I know only that much. Market ku poi paattu irukku. And so she went to Manik sir. But tell Jaya madam was giving a look. I am dealing this, so you also say the same thing. And so he said, Ama, you have to go to the market and buy a song. She asked everybody there and everybody said the same thing. Rakamma Papa, she was not able to take it. So she went home, waited for Ranganna to come. Ranganna came and he said, what? Did you see that? Yes, I saw. What happened? All the girls, no, they went saying, nane. It was very nice. What about the boys? Ayyo, I forgot that. Now I want some boys to come here. 5 boys, come here. Quick. The men of the village, come. Come. Very good. Now, Excellent. Can we give a clap for them? Very good, very good. So all the boys in the village, they were helping the girls. The girls were fetching water, the boys were washing clothes. Okay. So now, even when they were washing clothes, they were very musical. Tum tum tana dana dum. Come on. Tum tum tana dana dum. Tum tum tanam tanam. Tum tum tanam tanam. Chaka 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 chaka. Tum tum tana dana dum. Tum tum tana dana dum. Thank you. Go. So she said, yes. So I saw the men, they're also singing. While washing, they're singing. While fetching water, they're singing. This is a very musical village. But then I asked Jayaka and Manikanna. You know what they said? They said, I will have to go to the market and buy a song. Market jaakar song khareed lane. Okay, lena, whatever. Okay. And so, now Ranganna got confused. Ayyo, what to do now? Now this is newly married wife, no? If he is not giving the gift that she is going to ask, Ranganna is going to be having some trouble. He didn't want to upset his wife. You know what he did? He said, don't worry, Rakamma. Tomorrow when I am coming from the market, I will get you a song. Rakamma was very happy. The next day, Ranganna went to the market. By now, the news has spread like wildfire. Everybody in the village know that Rakamma has been ragged. So he went to one vegetable shop and he said, Anna, there is this song it seems. Do you know where is that song? And you know what he said? Ayyo appa, you should have come 5 minutes no. Just now I sold all the songs. Ayyo, Sana madam, nimge gotta. Onde ondu haadu beku nanage. Please, can you give me one haadu? And she said, Yakappa idu. Tomorrow I will get fresh stock. You come then. Ranganna got very confused. How can he go home without a song? And so he was going, there was a challenge in front of him. He has to go home without a song. That is all. But he has made up his mind. I will somehow get a song and go and give it to my Rakamma. And so as he was walking in the village, he saw something. He saw a rat. The rat was digging a hole. Okay? What do you call a rat in your language? Yeli. Chuha. Then? Ili. Okay, fine. So you understand what a rat is. So the rat was digging a hole. So he looked at that and the first line of the song came to his mind. And I'm going to sing it in Tamil and Hindi. Okay? So you can repeat after me. He looked at the rat. The rat was digging a hole. Tondram pare tarre tarre. Come on. Tondram pare tarre tarre. Khode khode kharar kharar. He was very happy. So he was singing this first line of the song and he was going everywhere. Tondram pare tarre tarre. Kode kode karar karar. Just then, he saw a snake that was going inside a hole. He looked at that. Creativity. And he developed the second line of his song. Sarkram pare sarre sarre. Sarke sarke sarar sarar. Can we sing the 2 lines? Those of you who know Tamil sing in Tamil. Those of you who know Hindi sing in Hindi. Those of you who don't know lip sync. Okay? Tondram pare tarre tarre. Sarke sarke sarar sarar. And as he was going there, he saw a rabbit. It was looking here and there. It was looking so weirdly. And then he looked at the rabbit and he made the third line of the song. Murikiram paru murru murru. Deke deke diggar magar. Murikiram paru murru murru. Dekhe dekhe diggar magar. Right. And as he was going, he saw a deer that was jumping and running fast. He looked at the deer and he made the fourth line of the song. Odram paru drre drre. Kude kude diggar diggar. Tondram paru tarre tarre. Actions, please. Tondram paru tarre tarre. Sarkram paru sarre sarre. Murikram paru murru murru. Odram paru drre drre. Khode khode karar karar. Sarke sarke sarar sarar. Dekhe dekhe diggar magar. Kude kude diggar daggar. He went home. He taught Rakama this song. Rakama was very happy. Today I will make you masal dosa, okay? And she made masal dosa. Everybody was very happy. Rangana went to sleep, but Rakama was determined. Well, I'm just having an idea. Tomorrow I will go to this Jayaka and this Manikanna and sing the song and show them. And so she was sitting and practicing the entire night. Kode kode karar karar. Sarke sarke sarar sarar. Mulikram paru murru murru. Oram paru. It was 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. And when it was 1 o'clock, she was still closing her eyes and trying to sleep. Just then, something happened. I know. You're all very alert. But our Rakamma was trying to sleep. She did not realize what was happening outside her house. Outside her house was a thief, chore, robber. He knew they are newly married and so there will be jewels and all in the house. And so he was trying to dig the hole in the wall. Suddenly she heard the sound and she realized, I have to practice, no? And she started practicing the first line of the song just when the robber was digging a hole. Tondra pari tarri tarri. Kode kode karar karar. Now this robber got freaked out. What is this? Is somebody watching me from somewhere? I don't see anybody here only. It's okay. I will stop digging and I will slowly slither like a snake and go inside. And as he was slithering like a snake and going inside, Rakamma decided to practice the second line of the song. What was the second line of the song? Sarke, sarke, sarar, sarar. Now he was very confident that somebody was watching him. He was seeing here and there, trying to understand who it was. Mulichitruna. And that was the time Rakamma decided to practice the third line of the song, which is Mulikram pare murre murre. Deke deke diggar magar. Now he was confident. I think in this house there is a ghost. I better run away from this place. I'm very scared. And as he was about to run, Rakamma decided to practice the fourth line of the song. Kude kude diggar diggar. And he was running very fast. He said, pay paddu, ghost is singing, ghost is singing, ghost is singing. And all the people in the village, they got up. They knew something was happening in Rangana's house. They went and said, hey Rangana, open the door. Why have you all come at this time? Veetla pay paadudame. I hear there is ghost singing in your house. That is not ghost, that is my wife. No, not that. And only then people realized what happened. Rakamma got up, she came, she saw everywhere. What happened? Why are you all here? You were singing? What song, Amma? தோன்றாம் பாரு டரு டரு சறுக்குறாம் பாரு சரு சரு. Only then people realized that Rakamma actually had made a thief run away from the house with just one song. Situation song they call, no? Huh? Situation song happened and she just ran away like that. And so everybody in the village looked at Rakamma and said, Rakamma, you're such a superwoman. Can you please teach us this song? Can you please teach us this song that will make the thieves run away? Rakamma said, only if you be friends with me. And so all the people in the village became Rakamma's friends, and they were taught by Rakamma this very special song. And what was that song? சறுக்குறாம் பாரு சரு சரு முழிக்கிறாம் பாரு முறு முறு ஓடுறாம் பாரு ட்ரு ட்ரு खोदे खोदे करर करर सरके सरके सरर सरर देखे देखे दिगर मगर कूदे कूदे डिगर डगर. And when she finished, the people of the village had just one thing to say. I should say three things. What a song. Can you say that? That's right. So now this is a story. And this is how people were taught to face challenges in life very, very long time ago. Don't you think Rangana had a challenge to face? Yes? Was he upset that he could not go and get a song in the market? Even though he knew that it was not possible, was he upset? No. He just looked at what was around. He tried to think out of the box, like what ma'am said, right? She was asking about roses, the color of the roses. So all Rangana did was to think out of the box. And when he did that, he was able to solve the problem. Like, he got a creative solution. And again, like what ma'am said, if you happen to get the solution and just keep it with you, is it going to help? No. It has to be put to use. Yes or no? And who put to use it here? Who put it to use here? Rangana's wife, Rakamma, sang the song and it became useful. So this is all you need to know. So learn, see, these are all called folk tales. Do you know what are folk tales? Anybody knows what is a folk tale? Huh? Yes. Okay, yes. Correct. So these are நாட்டுப்புற கதைகள் அப்படிமாங்க தமிழ்ல. Okay. It is called, what do I say it in Janapada கதைகளு. I don't know what you call it in Hindi. So these were all passed from your grandfathers, 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 grandmothers, grandfathers, grandfather would have told, and they would have passed on this through generations. Okay. So go and find stories like this. These stories will teach you how to face challenges in life. And those days NSIC was all these folk tales. So when you read that NSIC and come to next year's NSIC, no, you all will bag more prizes. That I can assure you. All right? Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. So now I have to tell you all something. A storyteller is nobody without an audience. Huh? Imagine me standing here and just talking to myself. Very difficult, no? Huh? So you were all wonderful audience today. So I want you to clap for yourselves too. Thank you. Now I'm going to ask you a very, very difficult question before I leave. What is my name? Laddua. Yes, Lavanya Prasad. Thank you so much, the teachers who are present here, the other people who are here. I'm a storyteller, a professional storyteller. I work with children, teachers, senior citizens, corporate people, everybody using stories as a medium. I train them to use stories in their field of work. I train teachers to help them to teach to children through stories. In corporate, I work with people to help them present their ideas well. We work on leaderships using stories. We work on marketing using stories. Today, I'm very glad that I could share this story to you all through eVidyaloka and Mindtree, LTI Mindtree. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Lavanya ma'am. Thank you so much. That was really engaging, not just for the children, but for us adults as well. And in fact, when it comes to storytelling, I think we are all children, right? So as a token of our love and appreciation, we would want to present you with a small gift. I would request Mr. Vinod Kumar and Master Vishnu, our student from Esanakorai, Tamil Nadu, to kindly hand over the gift to Lavanya ma'am. Thank you so much. And due to her prior commitments, our chief guest, Ms. Sadhna, is about to leave us. We thank her once again for taking her time out to join us this evening. Thank you so much, ma'am. With that, we now move on to the next segment. Bear with me, we are coming towards the end. Yeah, thank you so much. eVidyaloka team thanks the LTI Mindtree team wholeheartedly for helping us put together this event and ensuring a seamless delivery of it. It's not just the people in this hall, but thousands of others who are viewing this event online. And when I say viewers, it happens to be the friends of the students who are here, their counterparts back in their schools, in their villages, and it's also the parents and the mentors and a lot of other well-wishers who have watched our program. So we now have a short felicitation ceremony for the LTI Mindtree team. I request Venkat from eVidyaloka to kindly do the honors, and I request Shri Deepak, Shri Vinod, Shri Manix, Shri Vignesh, Jairani ma'am and Venkatesh from LTI Mindtree team to come on stage, please. Thank you, team. Venkat, if you could stay on for a minute more. Yeah. I invite from the LTI Mindtree team, Sudhanshu, the greatest help we have had over the last 2 days, Joseph from the food and beverages team, Kumuda and Praveen from the facilities team to kindly come on stage. Indeed, indeed. Please stand up and please rise in your seats and give them a huge round of applause. Joseph, Kumuda, Praveen, can we have you here? Yes, here they are. Yeah, that's Sudhanshu, Joseph, Kumuda, and Praveen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Next, I would like to call upon from the AV support team, Gyanesh, Shankar, and Ritvik, as well as Arjun and Manteswamy from the logistics team. Can we have you on stage, please? Are you behind the screen? Gyanesh, Shankar and Ritvik. Here they are. Thank you, Venkat. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I now request Ms. Swapna to deliver the closing remarks.
It has been an excellent last 2.5 hours. I don't think we still remember when we came in, and it's almost the close of the ceremony. Thank you all. Thank you, Lavanya. It was a wonderful session. I'm sure everybody of us are yet to come back from all the dance and the song and the music. Once again, thank you so much, LTI Mindtree, for whatever you've done. We've had last 2 days power-packed audience, power-packed presentations, and all that. After the last 2 days, I think there's only one takeaway. Learning never ends, whatever the age may be. We continue to learn. We continue to seek solutions, not problems. I think that's one takeaway that we have, all of us, whether we are children or elders. So I think we will keep that mantra on, and we will continue to do what we do and channelize all the energy and the enthusiasm towards a positive impact, creating a positive impact towards the country, towards ourselves also. So thanks a lot. Thanks, LTI, again. I leave it to you now.
Thank you so much. We are now, trust me, we are now at the very end of the ceremony. And I fail in my duties if I do not call out what I have in my hand. For it is because of you that this event has come together and that we are all here today. At first, I would like to thank our chief guest, Ms. Sadhna, for spending her time with us and sharing her knowledge with us today. We would also like to thank our guests of honor, Mr. Suresh and Mr. Kumar Viswanathan from LTI Mindtree, who joined us today. Our special thanks to Mr. Pratyush Panda, who despite his busy schedule, made it a point to join online and interact with us. And our thanks go out to Venkat for being here with us and adding that motivational factor. Our special thanks to Lavanya ma'am as well for making this evening a really energetic and enthusiastic one. I would like to thank the entire team of LTI Mindtree, right from Vinod sir, Deepak sir, and the team of Vignesh, Venkatesh, Sudhanshuda, and Jairani ma'am, all of you for being there with us day in and day out and ensuring that this event goes very well and the success of what we see which we see today. And also for hosting us at this amazing and brilliantly designed venue. And being here itself is very inspirational in a way. Thank you so much. Our heartfelt gratitude to all our judges, both in the phase 1 and in the phase 2, for giving their time and giving their guidance and motivation to the students to take these plans forward. And also special thanks to all the principals and headmasters of both the urban schools as well as the rural schools. Some of them are here with us today. Thank you so much for joining and for encouraging your kids to go out of the school and present their talent in an external platform. A special thanks to all the mentors and volunteers of eVidyaloka and LTI Mindtree, and the parents and guardians for guiding your students in the right direction and always being there as an encouragement to them. Our thanks to all our partner organizations, our team of class assistants and field coordinators for making sure that the students come in here from different parts of the country safely and soundly and enjoy their stay in Bangalore for the 2 days. She's not here, but I would really like to thank Brinda for being that constant presence of motivation and encouragement with the team day in and day out, and for guiding us in making this event successful. A huge shout out to the NSIC team led by Swapna and Nikita, of course. For the last few months have been very enduring in a way, and for seeing it to the very end of it. A big thanks to the entire team of eVidyaloka. Yes, for the seamless delivery of this event and making sure that the students who have come here have had a very memorable stay for 2 days in Bengaluru and in LTI Mindtree campus. Thank you so much, and a special thanks to our photography and videography team for capturing this event. So, yeah, and a special thanks goes out to Lalita ma'am from LTI Mindtree. She's not here in person, but she has coordinated the whole thing virtually. So a huge shout out to her. And yes, with that, we come to the national anthem. I would request you all to stand in attention for the same. Jai Hind, and thank you so much. I request all the students to be seated because you are getting something special to carry home. And I request all other guests and dignitaries to join us outside for a photo session as well as high tea. Thank you so much.
To thank Akshay for giving us a beautiful evening. I think Anchor is one person who makes the entire event extremely lively, and I think he's done an excellent job in that. Thank you, Akshay.